Hello YouTube. This is the first video I've ever made. It's got on the spiritual kind of concepts videos that I'm gonna maybe do. I'm going to record one, leave my comfort zone, put it out on the internet, become like vulnerable with it, see how it makes me feel, and then if I feel that maybe I should do more of them, I will do. I'll record more. Um, But yeah, this is my first one, and this is the first time I've ever like recorded myself doing anything. I don't normally like shy away from photographs as well as videos and things like that. But anyway, I'm gonna just do it anyway. So this morning I was like asking what would I start with? How would I start this story? Because like I'm 34 now, and like my like spiritual story has been unfolding for like a long time ever since I was a kid, really. Because when I was a kid, I used to be like to pick the Pleiades out in the sky, and I didn't know what it was at the time, and I thought the galaxy was the solar system. I thought the Pleiades was another galaxy, um, and I always used to be able to just see it wherever it was. There it is. Even though it's like difficult to look at, like even if you look at it, sometimes you have to kind of look off to the side to see it. Anyway, yeah, I could do that. So and then I had like a lot of bad years and massive anxiety from events that happened, and for a long time, like since I was like 20, and I still had it recently, and it goes up and down. I have like a resting anxiety level, or I have had one. I still kind of do a tiny little bit. I have like a resting anxiety level that peaks at various times, like lots of people peaks and loud noises, it peaks, and bad events happen. It shoots through the roof. I'm trying to watch my language because I'm used to swearing quite a lot, and I want to change that within myself. So anyway, there's loads of things that happened. I might do more videos and just talk about like things that have happened in my life, like crazy things, but I'll just do this for now. Um, So I was like talking to myself in my head like you do, and where should I start this? What should I start talking about? And this I just start at the beginning, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm not gonna start at the beginning. Start at the beginning of the day. What do you do in the beginning of the day? And so like the first thing I do at the beginning of the day, when I'm on it, when I'm like vibing high, and I'm doing everything that I kind of want to do in my life, I ground. So like I ground, I connect with. I learned this a long time ago from like a good friend of mine. Um, like protect, connect, and ground, or connect, protect, and ground, but kind of like so connect. So I connect to everything, and I open my heart to wisdom, and I open my heart to love, and I open my mind to wisdom, and I open my mind to love, higher truth, higher wisdom. I connect with God or the universe or Allah or Jesus or whatever it is you call it, just like the Mother Father God of everything that exists, everything that is. I connect with that, and then I connect with the seraphim and the archangel, and my soul monad, and the angels, and um, all my aspects of self, and all the like highest, most appropriate divine planetary bodies, and the grand central sun, and Solaris, and the moon. And then I go in through my like top chakras that are above my head, and I ground through each and every chakra and stargate and portal in my body, and every single cell, and I ground light, pure divine white light, and the highest, most appropriate divine energies, and I fill myself with them. I fill my each and every cell in my body, and I fill my physical body and my mental body, and my physical, mental, and emotional body, and my light body, and my divine blueprint, um, and whatever else I think of at the time, whatever just pops into my head. And every cell in my body, every fibre of my being, I ground everything. I like just totally taking the light and everything, and I ground that into the centre of Gaia, into the centre of the planet, so it goes through each and every layer of the earth, like all the rocks and the minerals and the liquids, and the ground, obviously, the ground first. And into the, and then like into it and through it all and filling it all, and through the molten rock, and then into the core of Gaia, into the core of the planet, filling that up. And then I didn't when I first started, but I now ground further than that, past through Gaia, into the highest, most appropriate divine aspect of the universe, of the cosmos, like kind of like shooting out like lightning, and then I bring back up from the universe and from Gaia and through all my portals and through every cell in my body and through my physical, mental, and emotional and light bodies and everything, and back up through all my aspects of self, and then back up to God. I'm just going to call it God. I don't normally call it God, but we'll just call it God just for ease. It's quick to say it. Outdated concept kind of, but it's quick to say it. Yeah, and I do that, and then I also I have like my macabre and also auriculares on top of that. I don't know if they're the same thing. I kind of thought that my auriculares was my macabre, but then I watch different things and I take in information from here, there, and everywhere, and I resonate with it. So I kind of just add it all together, and if they're the same thing, cool, and if they're different things, cool, and if they're just concepts that allow me to understand certain things, and then to do it through my imagination. So like, and it does different things, cool again, whatever it is, it makes me feel good. It feels like I'm protected. So I have I have a blue energy layer, and then a crystalline layer, and then another blue energy layer, and then a mirror ball layer with like mirrors on the outside and mirrors on the inside, and they reflect unconditional love back at whatever it is that's hitting it, and then another blue energy layer, and then a divine fire layer that whatever colour the fire is just depends on what's going on at the time. So you can have like violet for releasing and clearing, or red or whatever for healing and stuff like that, or green, whatever, grounding, and then another blue energy layer. And there's probably, I learned more before, I learned more years ago, and I completely like just the information just like came in and just disappeared out the other side. I can't remember what they are, maybe they're not for me. And I fill each of them with pure divine light, and then I also imagine my macabre, and I learnt this from a YouTube video that just kind of resonated with me. So I take in love from the earth, unconditional love from the earth, and place it in my heart, and I take in light with every breath in, love and light. So, and then when I blow out of my heart into my macabre, and that kind of like creates that and fills it up and strengthens it and protects it. Oh yeah, and another layer that I completely forgot about is my astral layer, and also my aura, for filling that with like my astral layer. So my astral armor, I always envision it differently depending on the times of my life and things, but at the minute it's green and it's green and purple at the minute, it's green and violet at the minute for healing and things. So yeah, I do that every morning, and I kind of like say to myself, I lovingly command my ego to step back, and I bring in my soul self, my higher divine aspects of self. And for this video particularly, what did I do? I brought forward my highest, most appropriate divine aspects of self for communication, which I can kind of feel that working, because I wouldn't normally do this. I can kind of feel a little bit comfortable, maybe not so much, but I don't feel that bad. I don't feel as bad as I would have felt like 2 weeks ago. I would have been bricking myself right now. So yeah, I do that in the morning. It's a good practice to get into. It's a good way to start your day off. Yeah, and that's kind of that's it. And I think maybe I'll leave it there for my first video. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment or email me or whatever. Oh, I do healing and stuff. I'll get back into that later, but if anyone ever wants any healing, maybe I'll do some healing videos. Thanks. Bye bye.